But first, India is facing one of its worst droughts in decades. It's estimated that roughly a quarter of the population is affected. Now, the parched conditions combined with searing temperatures have caused water shortages and crop failures. Well, that's pushed scores of farmers to move to the cities in search of work, and hundreds have even taken their own lives. Clément Bonnereau reports.
Guarded by armed men. This is the main source of drinking water for thousands of people here in Madhya Pradesh in central India. Fearing theft by neighbouring farmers, the area is now patrolled 24 hours a day.
We never had a situation like this. This time there's a serious water crisis in the entire Bundelkhand region. We're trying our best to protect the water round the clock with guns.
India is facing one of its worst droughts in decades. According to government figures, 330 million people, a quarter of India's population, are affected. And as wells dry up, many towns have had to resort to water rationing.
The water level has continuously fallen for the last 6 or 7 years in the Bundelkhand region because it's been receiving below normal rains for 7 to 8 years straight. But we hope that this year we will have sufficient rains and that the water level will come back to a normal level.
Officials have forecast an above-average monsoon this year, but some have given up waiting. The situation has left farmers with no choice but to leave the land, hoping to find work in a city 4 hours from home.
I take care of my mother, brother and kids. I feed them through day-to-day work. Sometimes I get work, sometimes I don't. Some days we eat, some days we don't. We have to survive on a single meal for 2 days.
Others were so desperate, they took their own lives.
My husband had many debts. He never told me how worried he was about it. Even though the debt collectors kept coming, I guess that's the reason why he took that step.
Indian authorities have released emergency funds for the affected regions. But many say the government is not doing enough to manage India's water demand in the long term. Officials have yet to clamp down on excessive groundwater extraction, theft and pollution.